Hi, I'm Lynne. I work at the Cumberland Library. This is Oakley. He likes to join me. I'm doing some cooking videos for the library, and I've done some in the past. I'm doing another one today. You can find them on YouTube. Just go to Cumberland Public Library on YouTube, and you can subscribe there, or you can go to our Cumberland Public Library Facebook page and check out what's coming up. There's children's programs and teen programs and adult programs, all virtual because we are unable to do things in person. So that being said, I'm gonna do a quick little video here doing some things for Christmas gift ideas, homemade gifts, which are always nice, gifts from the heart. I did red velvet cake truffles, and those are up on YouTube, so check those out. Those make a nice gift as well. So this one is quick and easy, and you don't need too many things to get it going. So the first thing you need is Starlight Mints, those hard candies, Peppermint hard candies, a cookie sheet with some parchment on it, some cooking spray, and that's pretty much it, in an oven. So first thing you're gonna do, and get the kiddos involved in this a little bit, not with the part where it gets hot, but you can have them put the candies on the cookie sheet. So we're gonna be making a peppermint candy bowl. And it's really easy, and it's just the oven and a little bit of trickery to get it on the bowl. And oh, would help if I said you need a bowl. Obviously you need a bowl. In addition to the other things I said, you can use any size bowl, but they say cereal bowl. When I was reading up on it, it was cereal bowl. So this is about the size, and you kind of want it to be smooth. Like this one has a little lip. You probably could do it with that, but it's better if it's just smooth. And you could do different sizes too. And they all have lips. I don't know why, but you can find anything smooth that's kind of that size. And obviously you can make it different sizes if you want, smaller or bigger. So this one is for a bowl about this big, a little cereal bowl. And it takes 19 candies. So you start with one, see if you can see that. One in the middle and 6 around. So like that. And then 12 on the outside of that. And they kind of need to be touching, not necessarily all touching, just touching at least one that it's next to. I mean, they're going to melt and they're going to kind of mesh together. So, it doesn't matter all that much. But you kind of want it to be symmetrical as much as possible. Let's see, what am I doing here? 1, 6, okay. Lose track of what you're doing. Around 12, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Squish them together. Is that 12? That doesn't seem like 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, great. And just kind of smoosh them together. All right. So the next step is popping them in the oven. I've got a 300-degree oven, and I'm going to put that in. I'm going to stop the video because you don't want to watch me for 8 minutes, and we'll come back and check out what we're going to do next. Hi, I'm back. I took the peppermints out of the oven, and you'll see that they flattened out pretty much, and they kind of melded together. When they first come out, they're really, really hot, and so if you don't like the way, like, they're not touching each other enough, you can whoa, that's hot. You can kind of press on them and kind of get them to squish together a little bit better. When they come out, so they were in there for 8 minutes, and it really, like, 8 minutes is like it as far as my oven goes. You can just keep an eye on them, but you want to let them sit for like a minute because you want them pliable but not runny, right? So when they come out, they're really, really kind of almost too mushy to work with. So it's been out for a couple of, maybe a minute or so, so I'm going to give it a shot. So I'm going to grab the parchment. I've got my bowl ready, and I sprayed it, so definitely make sure you spray it. And, there's a couple ways you can do this. Put the bowl there, make sure you center it, kind of eyeball it, make sure it's in the center, and grab the parchment by the side, and then flip it over. I tried using a Silpat, and I couldn't grab it, and I couldn't really like manipulate it the same way. It was just too really sliding around there. Just be careful when you push down on it. It could slide off if the bowl is. I know the crinkling of the paper is super unpleasant to listen to, but so it's still really pliable. So kind of push down, trying not to uncenter it, and just kind of mold it around the bowl. And then when you get it where you want it, just let it hang there. All right, it's as easy as that. The parchment will peel right off. I'll show you what else I did while we're waiting for that to sort of set up. Make sure it's molded to the bowl. I made a little ornament. I just used 7, one in the middle, 6 around. And then when it came out, I took a straw and I just poked a little hole, which was really easy to do, and put a little bow in it so you could make a little ornament. A little sticky, so you might want to, I don't know, spray it with something. But hanging on your tree. Maybe you don't want to eat it, but maybe the dog will. I also made a little shot glass. So whatever you pour in there would have that taste of peppermint. That'd be kind of cool. And I just obviously used an ordinary shot glass. I sprayed it, did the same molding. It's a little funkier molding around something that's like a little tall like that, so just be careful. But it's kind of cute. And yeah, I suppose there's other things you can do. You could probably take some cookie cutters. You'd have to break up the candies and put them in. I did try that once. I had a lot of leakage out the sides, which you could, just take care of afterwards. It's no big deal, but that's pretty much it. So let's try unmolding our bowl here. Still a little hot. Definitely good enough to handle. Sorry about the crinkling. Ta-da! All right, so after you unmold, you take off the parchment, I would definitely leave it here a little bit. I can try. Sometimes if you take it off, see, it's like you can almost see that it's still moving. So you don't want to take it off too soon and then have it just flatten back out again. That would not be good. In the meantime, I talked about the red velvet covered, white chocolate covered truffles that I made the other day, and those are up on YouTube as well, and they are to die for, and really easy to make. Make a nice gift. You could put it on, a cute little Christmas plate or in a little box and tie it up with some cellophane. The clear cellophane that they sell. A little ribbon. That makes a nice gift too. 6 truffles, that makes a nice gift for, this too. A little peppermint bowl. Fill it with Hershey Kisses or some other wrapped candy. Wrap it up with some cellophane, and teacher gifts, bus driver gifts. It's a little hard with the pandemic right now, but there's still people that you're going to want to be giving little gifts to, and really anybody. Let's see if we can get it off. Ta-da! So you can kind of squish it up a little more. Still can kind of mold it. Just give it a little squeeze, and there you go. It's really cute. Bowl. All right, so I hope this gave you some ideas. I'm sure you could probably do this with other similar candies too, certainly. And then maybe, if you had like a little Christmas tree cookie cutter with some little green candies, you could make some little Christmas tree ornaments. The peppermint is kind of cute because, obviously it's the Christmas colors, so it's something that the kids can kind of help you with a little bit. Again, it's really hot, so you got to be careful that part of it, but I think they'd get a kick out of it. I hope you enjoyed it. Check out the other videos that we have up on YouTube, and check out our Facebook page and see what we're up to while we're doing all virtual. All right, I'll see you again soon.